Hi, my name's Alice Murphy, and I had a complete facelift, starting with the forehead, eyes, cheeks, and neck. I chose Dr. Engel's after going to one of the seminars. I just felt that he was very approachable, and I could feel very comfortable talking with him. He was from up north, and I'm from up north, so maybe that makes me feel more comfortable with him. So then I made an appointment, and we went from there. My first appointment, he just told me about the different procedures that I could have, and told me which ones he thought would be most valuable to me, or did I want the whole facelift. I decided on the whole facelift, and he made me feel very comfortable because I was a little scared in the beginning, but after talking with him, and he told me how good it would come out and how happy I would be, I decided to go ahead and do it. Okay. I had my eyes done, and that was a big change because I had a lot of loose skin, and when he did my eyes, he also put a little fat, I believe, under my eyes to fill in. And now my eyes, you get to the point as you get older that the makeup doesn't go on good because you've got so many creases. And now I've actually changed my makeup because I always wore dark makeup to cover up those creases. Now I can wear younger makeup and, all different kind. I went into Ulta and spent $200 on all different eye makeup because I was so happy to be able to work with my eyes in a different way. The day of surgery started early, 6 a.m., and it was a long surgery because I had multiple procedures. It was about 9 hours, and that was probably the worst day. First day because I had drains in, and I also had some laser done, so that was quite red. But after the first 2 days, it wasn't painful at all. The incisions for a facelift were I had a forehead lift, which they cut all up here and pulled the forehead up, and then all around the ear, all the way to the back of the ear on both sides, and then there was just a little scar under here that's not noticeable. And my eyes also, but they put it right in the crease so you don't even notice it. The recovery was, the first 2 days were the worst, but after that it was uncomfortable a little bit, having to sit up and putting the ice on every 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. But I was lucky that I had some help, and I kind of watched a lot of movies, and my family helped me a lot, so I didn't have to worry about that. And the first day I went out, when I put makeup on, it was really exciting. Very exciting. Well, when you first come home, it's pretty much of a shock. You have this big turban, and your face is completely swollen because I had so many procedures done, and I had drains. But I was lucky enough to have my daughter there to help me. And the second day I went back, and they took off that turban, which helped a lot as far as comfort and laying down. You have to sit up for, a couple of days, and you have to put ice on, 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. But it wasn't really that bad. You look terrible. Matter of fact, my daughter took pictures every day to see what I look like. And I'd say I probably went out after 2 weeks. Still a little bit swollen to somebody that knew me, but someone that didn't know me, they probably wouldn't notice because you could put makeup on and stuff. I would say by a month, you're pretty much back to normal, I was completely happy with my facelift. I felt as young outside as I did inside. And I just wanted to put makeup on again and do my hair, and I felt just like a breath of fresh air. I was really happy with it. Most of my friends that saw me thought I looked awesome, I have an older daughter who's 26. She thought I looked awesome, and I have a younger daughter, 16. And I was just completely happy. I couldn't be happier with my facelift. It met all what I thought it would be. Dr. Engel is a really down-to-earth person, and that's what I liked about him. I felt very comfortable because I'm the type of person who asks a lot of questions, and so I need somebody that can give me a lot of feedback. You know, that's just my personality, and I think that's why I chose Dr. Engels. He made me feel very comfortable. I told him exactly what I wanted. He made me feel comfortable every time I went back in. He remembered. Everything was documented. So when we talked, he would already remember what we had talked about the last time. And he was very caring, great bedside manner, and I couldn't say enough about him. The nurses there are wonderful. They all raved about me when I came in. They thought I looked awesome, and they all came in to look at me. They were very nice, friendly, down to earth, and it made you want to go back and see them again. I guess, you know, when I think about during my recovery, I would go back to the doctors every few days in the beginning, and that was like the highlight of my day. You know, getting dressed, going out, and, you know, one by one you take the stitches. First you would take the head thing off, and then you would take the stitches off, and so then you saw yourself healing, and, you know, you knew it was going to be a good 2 weeks recovery, but, you know, the stages went by pretty good. And I was, you know, happy. Each time I went there, something else would come off. You'd look a little bit better. The swelling would go down. So it wasn't, you know, it's a big deal. But I think when you have a great doctor and great nurses and they make you feel better and, you know, all that support really helps.